In this episode,
even though she's just been convicted, or has already been convicted, of murdering both of her children.
Yeah.
And she's still sitting there with the confidence of someone who's arguing for a discount.
No, but she's made him so angry, he's kicked her out. That's the bit that matters. I used to do that with teachers at school.
Ah!
Yeah. Jinx! Yeah. That's hilarious. Yeah, I used to do it to teachers at school. If I could piss them off, it was a successful day.
In fact, she's not looking for forgiveness. She's looking for validation.
Ooh.
Which is really odd.
But who from? Welcome back, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
We haven't got helicopters, don't worry.
No, we don't have helicopters. We were talking about helicopter parenting, actually.
Yes, we were.
But yes, I mean, if you subscribe and get us to 5,000 first, we might have a helicopter.
We're not that far away.
And we'll bring you along for the ride.
I mean, we'll vlog it. We're not actually bringing them.
Oh, yes.
Oh, good.
I mean, we'll show them.
No.
What are we doing today?
You chose, didn't you? 𝗲𝗏 Daybell, the 𝗲𝗏 Vallow. Somebody told us we weren't allowed to use one of the surnames because she had divorced that person.
Vallow, I think.
Right, okay. So
it's 𝗲𝗏 Daybell because she was married to Daybell when she did all her stuff. Yes, I find this case rather fascinating.
I mean, she's the opposite of a helicopter parent. She's a psycho murdery parent. So
right?
Yeah. I mean, it is fascinating. I mean, parents killing their children it's so funny that as a concept, because we're so used to being, this is so rare, this is so awful, that it's not actually as rare as you think, is it?
It's as rare as people believe. No.
And I'd love to know what the statistics are in comparison. Wouldn't it be interesting to know what the statistics are in comparison to the animal kingdom, like lions or, intelligent animals? How often they
don't kill their children. I'm sure humans kill their children more.
I should imagine. Lions will kill the children. Male lions will kill the children of other male lions if they beat that lion to get the pride.
What?
Yeah. So when a male lion gets old, a younger version comes in, fights him, kills him, or exiles him, and then takes over the pride. And if there are any cubs, he'll kill the cubs so that the old lion's genes aren't competing with his.
Very aristocratic. So, shall we?
Very Henry VIII. Yes, shall we? Let's go.
Will show that Charles began to scream at me when I refused to hand him his phone. The evidence will show that Charles' screaming woke up Tylee and Alex. The evidence will show that Tylee came out of her room with a bat to protect me, her mother, from her stepfather, Charles Vallow. The evidence will show that Tylee and Charles fought over the bat, and that after a struggle over the bat, Tylee fell onto the ground, and Charles lifted up the bat to hit Tylee with the bat. The evidence will show that Alex then intervened to protect Tylee from being hit with the bat. He did not have a gun. He was not wearing a shirt. He was pulling up his jeans because he just woke up and came into the room where he heard the screaming. The evidence will show that Alex and Charles got into a physical struggle for the bat and fell onto the ground. Evidence will show that Tylee, who was on the ground, was lifted up by me and sent outside to get away from the struggle and to protect JJ, who was still in the running car, in the rental car in the driveway. The The evidence will show that after this struggle on the ground between Charles and Alex, that Charles prevailed with the bat and began to come towards me with the bat as I ran away from him into the kitchen.
This is all hugely performative impression management that we're having here. The sniffing, you know, but also saying things like, to protect me, their mother.
Yes, yes. Sent
against X, their stepfather. I mean, there's a role delineation here for some reason. Re-identifying herself as me, their mother, is meant to elicit empathy from you, the audience. So there's a huge amount of impression management happening here. So that you can basically see that, you know, she's the victim in all of this. And they're the protectors, which is such an odd dynamic.
I mean, the whole thing, I'm just confused now. So this is the trial for her ex-husband. No, her husband. I'm just confused.
Right. It's an incredibly odd narrative to be. The evidence will show. The evidence will show. The evidence will show. There's this. Is she representing herself?
That's what I was just trying to work out. So this is her opening statement in the Charles Vallow case, testifying about she's basically testifying about what happened that day. And what I'm confused about is she representing herself, which I'm assuming she is if she's making the opening statement.
Well, if it's his case, they weren't tried together, were they? They were tried separately.
Charles Vallow is dead. The Charles Vallow.
This is the court of her being accused of killing him.
Yeah. So do you remember in one of the other videos, she was standing outside being questioned by the police with her daughter, saying that, and her brother had.
Behaviour was just ridiculous.
Right. And then she was being questioned at the station, and that her brother had killed her husband.
Yeah.
And
she was more concerned about making a good impression than well, it's the same here. But what we have here is also impression management, but it's meant to elicit empathy rather than likability, which is what we saw in the last one.
Well,
you can hear the little shake in her voice and the sniffing, all performative.
All performative. You can tell from the energy of it, even. Like, you can tell it's not real, can't you? It's really.
You can, but even the way she's got her hair down over her face and stuff like this. This is all meant to look victim. Was she the one who also looked haggard and drawn and awful when she was being interviewed in the police station, where I said to you, I teach my clients to do this? And I told you that
was that her, or was that
you rub the sole of your shoe to make your eyes look tired and stuff like that.
It might have been her, actually. It was her, or the one with the children that she'd locked up. The influencer. Whose name I forget. I think it was her. I think it was her.
Right, so we've got the same kind of thing here where we're very aware of our hair being down is meant to, and over her face.
And curly.
And curly, because she didn't have that the last time. So her face was in view. Now it's covered in order to look more vulnerable.
Yes, because if I was going to court, even with hair this length, I'd probably pin it back, just to be smart. Or
you'd at least put it behind your ears.
Yeah, oh, for sure. I mean, I do all the time anyway.
Put it behind your shoulders. It wouldn't be over your face like this. So
no, because it's trying to appear girlish, isn't it? It's trying to feel
and
childlike.
vulnerable. So
even her hand placed there, you know that. You know, when people do that.
Very aware of impression management. But then she wanted to be famous, didn't she?
Yeah, she wanted to be really famous. Then she started a cult, and now she is really famous.
So there's this, yeah,
but not for
all the wrong reasons.
Yeah, no, she's
so
infamous.
There's a strong
rather
possibility
than
that, you know, she might actually enjoy being the centre of attention.
I mean, is that even a question?
I don't know that I'd enjoy being the centre of attention at my own trial.
Oh, I think she does. I think she thinks she's got magical powers.
Oh, sure.
I mean, don't forget, she goes to heaven and sees her children, who are really happy that she killed them.
Yes, and they're doing wonderful.
And absolutely, and you don't understand because you didn't die and connect to heaven and then can't, you know, you can't access it anymore, Paul, so you wouldn't understand.
Strange.
This will show that at some point while I was running away from Charles, who was chasing me with the bat, Alex apparently retrieved his gun.
This all seems very... This is...
That I ran outside to the children.
So rehearsed.
When that Alex shot Charles in self-defense.
But when we watched that video before, and she was outside their property and being interviewed by the police, I don't remember her having any of this story.
No, she didn't have any of this story.
This is all fabricated.
Not only did she not have any of this story, she was very upbeat and wanted everybody to like them and all the rest of it. And the daughter appeared behind her. And again, there was none of this story either.
No. She was happy.
Yes, it was all very odd. So this is all completely made up.
She's constructed this entire thing.
Unless we're thinking of a different thing. But I mean...
I know I'm not. I know I've got this right. Because Tylee was the daughter that she then... I said to you at the time, and 3 months later, or 2 months later, she kills that child.
She kills that child. But there was no narrative or anything about being chased with...
No.
None of that. In fact, if I remember correctly, she said, I don't know why he would have done it.
I think that was it. I think that she said at the... Now, we're going to get everyone going, oh my God, it's this, that, and it. Then fine, by all means, tell us in the comments. But as I remember it, she wasn't even in the house. Like, she had no idea that her brother was going there, and it was all a big surprise to her.
This is what she said, yes, and she was all happy, jokey, ha, this is all what's going on, what's happening, when in fact there was a huge amount of police behind them. I mean, I don't know, Helen, it was weeks ago when we recorded that other one, so...
I mean, deleted, right?
I've no doubt that people will tell us in the comments that we're talking unadulterated shit.
They do like to tell us that, so I'm sure they will when they get the opportunity, which is fine by me. I don't mind being told I'm talking unadulterated shit, other than when I'm not. But I just think...
Are we going to have a whole nother aggravator phase in this case?
If the jury finds you guilty of the charge, the state wants to proceed with aggravators, yes.
So we do not have to have a hearing to determine if there's probable cause for these aggravators?
No.
Why is she talking and asking questions?
This is a pre-trial hearing where Laurie is arguing with the judge about the aggravator phase of the trial, which I don't know what that is. Do you?
No.
Let's pause and I shall look it up. Okay, so the aggravator... Well, it's when it comes after the sentence has been given.
Right.
Sorry, the verdict, before the sentence, to determine whether or not there are circumstances that mean that the sentence should be harsher than it typically would. Aggravating circumstances, as in...
Oh, I see.
Right.
So they sometimes call this... Maybe they have a phrase for it in America.
Oh. This is
remember.
typically used where there's death penalty on the table as an option as a sentence. So it's the idea of like, what did you do that made this more heinous than the actual law? You know, so it's murder 1, but did you do something really particularly vile to make it more aggravating than what would typically be sentenced under murder 1?
And now she's asking if there's probable cause?
Well, it looks like she's saying that she shouldn't. This is before the trial, so this is before there's even been anything. So she's not even been sentenced, and she's arguing that there shouldn't be an aggravator phase.
They're just alleged aggravators.
Correct.
And the grand jury never found probable cause for them. So you're saying that if the guilt phase goes through and they find you guilty, then you have an aggravator phase added to that.
That's what I said.
That's what I said, you dumb bitch.
That she's so arrogant.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, she's queen bee of this courtroom and they're all her minions.
They're all there to serve her.
You see the way she just said, hold on a second.
Yes.
Like the CEO of a company talking
Yes.
to a staff member.
In a meeting. Just a moment, please.
In a meeting, asking, you know, their
Secretaries come
advisor
in
question. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
Yeah.
hold on. Like, it's wild.
The hold on a second is so rude.
Then I'm not entitled to a hearing before trial starts to find probable cause for these aggravators that were not taken to the grand jury initially?
All right,
I'm asking.
I'm trying to explain it to you.
I'm asking. You dumb
Unbelievable. There is a little part of me that's like, if my life was on the line, would I be a little bit like this? A little bit combative, a little bit like, explain to me why this has to happen this way. Explain to me why you have this right. I might be a little bit like that, but I hope I'd still be polite with it. I certainly wouldn't be this batshit, like, cray-cray.
He's very confident for somebody who's just murdered a string of people.
And wearing an orange
Like her-
jumpsuit.
And wearing an orange jumpsuit. She
With
probably
absolutely
thinks-
no shape at all.
Yeah, I was going to say that she probably thinks she looks fabulous in the jumpsuit. But, you know, it's...
The irony of my orange cardi right now. Which is, yeah,
Oh,
carry on.
yes, you're also wearing a
I
jumpsuit.
know, I match her. Twinning. Carry on.
It's just odd behavior.
The jury did find probable cause that this was a dangerous offense. It's included in your indictment. So they did find...
We didn't find these specific aggravators. Being a dangerous offense in these specific
Can I finish
aggravators.
what I said, what I was saying? I didn't interrupt you. Can I finish? Okay. The jury did find probable cause on the dangerous allegation. All right. You're not entitled to a probable cause hearing on the other aggravators.
Is conspiracy to commit murder not a dangerous crime?
Someone says they're going to choke someone to death and they don't actually do it. It's not a dangerous crime.
So,
No dangerous instrument or deadly weapon was used.
so because some instrument may or may not have been used in this crime, it's considered a dangerous crime?
Crime? Did she just air quote the word crime?
Yes, it's... I mean, there's definitely psychopathy traits here. Did I say that in the first video?
I don't remember. Paul, that was weeks ago. I should have watched
Yes, it
back,
was,
shouldn't
but
I?
there's most certainly...
I'm sure you did. I'm sure you would have done.
There's certainly psychopathy traits here, without a doubt. Because it's very dismissive of the seriousness of why she's sitting there in an orange jumpsuit.
Already
You know?
convicted, by the way, of her children.
She's already convicted.
This was this year. This was like, hang on, I'll tell you the exact date because it's on the notes. April the 22nd this year.
Right. So she's arguing nonsense, essentially. Even though she's just been convicted, or has already been convicted, of murdering both of her children.
Yeah.
And she's still sitting there with the confidence of someone who's arguing for a discount.
I mean,
in a shop or a business negotiation.
That
so this is,
that she's entitled
this
to the
is,
discount because she's
is
not that
absolutely,
bad.
This is psychopathy on another level, without a doubt.